It should be like number one on your list, or number two, because family and your personal life and your mental health. Because school, let me just put that disclaimer, school does not give you the opportunity for your mental health, because we need breaks, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, like, sometimes we be having mental breakdowns. We just need the time to regroup, and we come to school the next day just dreading, and we just need to get ourselves together. But school don't care. Get this done, get that done, need it now, or get a 0. Okay, welcome back to my channel. It is Life with Monica B, and I am Monica, by the way, if you did not know that. But to get started, I'm going to be telling you 10 things I wish I knew before entering high school, because high school was not an easy path for me, but that's a whole road and journey, and I just want to welcome or congratulate any graduating 8th grader who's entering high school this upcoming fall. And to get you started, I'm going to tell you from the most important to the least important in 1 through 10. And so to get started, you may subscribe to see more, because I will be doing a whole high school series. And I want to get you ready, and I hope you're ready, freshmen, because high school is something else, and it's nothing like middle school or elementary. So get ready and put your helmet on, because this is a heck of a ride. Number 1, I have to always be yourself. That's a common issue in high school with identity issues, wanting to fit in, wanting to be like somebody else, wanting to be a part of a clique, wanting to be cool, wanting to have like a whole bunch of followers and fit in. And that's not the way to go, because you should always want to be yourself. When you're yourself, you attract the right people, and it's better for people to fall in love with who you are instead of who they think you are, because it's always better to be who you are, and people will accept you for who you are if they're the right people, because not everyone will like you, and you will have to accept that. Not everyone would think you're whatever you want them to think, and people are very opinionated. So there's a lot of critics and judgment in high school, and so you want to make sure that you're prepared for that, because I don't think there's any way to go around it. And it's really important, to know how are you going to receive the rejection, how are you going to receive the judgment. Are you going to use it as a booster, or are you going to let this really tear you down and get the inside of you? Because people will come for you, and despite that, it's better to be yourself, because when people know that you are yourself, they're going to come for you, because they're like, why is she so different? Why he talks so different? Why he dressed so different? Number 2, do not be a follower unless it's for Jesus Christ. Amen. Hallelujah. Right. Do not be a follower unless it's for Jesus Christ. That's what I really put in the paper. We have a lot of problems in high school, and it's important to have morals, values. It's like, don't lose yourself, whatever the circumstance may be, and someone is telling you to do something and it is not aligned with your morals, your values, or your principles, or whatever you do, don't do it. And it's okay to rock alone, because like I said, not everyone's going to be accepting of who you are and what you stand for. So if that's what the case is, let them be them and go where they're going, into their own destruction, because you don't want to lose yourself. Stay unproblematic and drama free. So moving on to number 3, I think this is highly important, because high school is a place where drama takes place. Like any other school, I think drama is everywhere, to be honest, and there's a lot of immature students and a lot of immaturity. Stay away from drama, because you need to save it for your mama. That should be straightforward and simple. Like, stay away from drama if your friends is a part of that life, or you, because we may think other people are like problematic, but really be us. But stay away from gossip, and if that's someone in your friend group, it's okay to eliminate them. Number 4, get out and explore like Dora. Okay, really, it's just get out and explore. What that means is to not be lazy and get active, you know, whether that's a sport, whether that's a club, you name it. Or you can even make your club. If you're not into that, maybe you can do something outside of high school. I don't know what that may be, but you name it, just to be active. And that's really important for colleges, especially. They want to know what you've been doing, any extracurricular activities, community service. You just want to do something, and that's great because, like, I tried out for so many teams and I did not make it. I tried out for basketball. I made the team, guys, but I knew I wasn't all that great. I was not an all bag in the chips or whatever they say. Like, no. I tried out for golf. I tried out for volleyball. Then I made that team. Just do something out of your ordinary, or do something you're familiar with. Maybe you like softball. I tried out for softball, guys, and I didn't make it. You just want to do something that you will enjoy, or just trying to find a new hobby, whether you like to paint, could be anything, and just to explore your interests, because like I said, high school can be a dangerous place, guys, and you don't want to fall into any of the traps there. So stay busy, because you don't got time for none of that. You gotta tell your friends, sorry, I got soccer practice, sorry, I got football practice, sorry, I got cheer practice, baby, I can't be doing what you doing, honey. Or whatever, explore your interests and invest in yourself, period. Okay, so that was kind of a lot. Number 5 is build relationships with your teachers, your staff, because I think that's important. It really is. And it's like, teachers, I don't like them. They give me too much homework. But I think building relationships with your teachers is really like a key thing, and I know that's not common, but I really encourage you or challenge you to get to know your teachers. You know, sometimes we may have a favorite teacher or a least favorite teacher, you know, but try to get to know each and one of them. And I don't know, that's what helped me in high school, because I got to talk to them on a personal level and like academic, and you need some type of support system in any kind of way. I built a relationship with my counselor, and we were really close now outside of high school. And I don't know, I'm not saying be a teacher's pet. If you have a relationship with them, you're most likely to have a better grade in their class, and I know that from experience. So just try to get to know them, and they'll get to know you, and just be open, and don't sit in the back of a classroom, okay? Focus. And people, maybe statistically, but the people who sit like in the front row seats, at the first 3 rows, are most likely to perform better in school, because there's no room for distractions up there. And I just want you guys to be successful. Number 6 is stay organized and use an academic planner or calendar. You know, organization is really key to being successful, and I had to learn that, because who wants to use a planner, like, for real? But I can't talk because I have a big planner now, and I learned that because I needed it. And we need to stay on track. In order to stay on track, you gotta write things down, because sometimes we have them in our memory and then we forget, and days go by and it's like, oh snap, we got a test today, oh snap, we got a quiz. And then you'd be like, Miss Hammer, can I get more time please? And they'd be like, no, I told you yesterday and the day before that and the day before that you got a quiz, and then you forgot, or you didn't study, or none of that. So it's always good to have something written on paper, because when you write it down, you're most likely going to remember. And you always want to be organized, especially with their notes. And it's good to color code and all that. I will have a more detailed video about that, but you want to use a calendar, because you know them teachers don't be playing in high school, and they expect you at a more higher standard. Do not procrastinate and stay on task. I heard so many people throughout high school be like, I'm a procrastinator, I'm a procrastinator, I'm a procrastinator. And they thought that was such a good thing to say about themselves. They're like, oh, I'm such a procrastinator, oh my gosh. And then they'll go on Instagram and keep scrolling down. I'm like, oh my goodness. But that couldn't be me. But once upon a time, that was me, okay? So I'm not gonna lie. Let's be honest. Once we get home, we drop our backpack to the floor, pick up that phone, we go get something to eat, y'all. We not think about nothing about school And then it's Sunday night and it's like 10 and you got an essay due, y'all. I'm telling you, that's why you gotta have a planner. And you're like, dang, I was gonna do that Sunday, I was gonna do that Friday, but then I had to do this. And then, you know, telling your teacher these excuses, and they're like, I told you and you didn't have this. So like, this is the deadline, you're gonna have 0 points, or they take like a percentage off because you weren't prepared, like I told you. So get your planner, sis, or put it on your phone, because it seems that we're on our phones a lot. Number 9, make schoolwork your top priority. It should be like number 1 on your list, or number 2, because family and your personal life and your mental health. Because school, let me just put that disclaimer, school does not give you the opportunity for your mental health, because we need breaks, y'all. Like I'm telling you, like sometimes we be having mental breakdowns. We just need the time to regroup, and we come to school the next day just dreading, and we just need to get ourselves together. But school don't care. Get this done, get that done, need it now, or get a 0. But make school a priority. You know, make sure you have boundaries and you're making time for everything that needs to be done, you know. So what I mean by that like we may put relationships before school. We may put just stuff that's non-academic, that's not really benefiting us in any kind of way, and just to make sure that you're at school for the right reason and you're not there to see your friends. You're not. So number 10, friends will not always be there. Disappointing. I just want to make sure you're coming into high school with like 0 expectation, because I don't want your heart broken like mine, like to get friends, best friends forever, yay.
We're supposed to be friends forever.
SpongeBob. Okay, so friends will not always be there, and I'm sorry to say that. So make sure you have some type of support system academically, like, and for problems that are personal. It can be anything. Nobody is perfect, and we can't always be there, and they won't always be there. So just make sure you have some type of support, or mentor, or family, or therapist, or counseling, or support group, whether it's online, at church, somebody that you can trust and get advice, wisdom. Don't take advice from anybody, please, you know. So let us down, people and things will let us down, and that's okay, because God's always there, whether you know that or not, sis or bro. I want you to know that. And it will be a time of disencouragement and lack of motivation, but I pray these videos will be a blessing to you, and want you to push you further in life and keep going despite anything. For real, sis, bro, you got this. And have a support system, and I pray this will be your support system, and start a chain in the comments and be like, we got you. And high school can be scary, can be exciting, but I just want to congratulate you, whoever's going to high school. Woo woo. And by the way, I just graduated high school, so good luck, freshmen. I'm just kidding, but I'll see you soon, and I hope this really did give you some good advice and good tips, good whatever. But let me know what you would like to see more on my channel. And this is Life of Monica B. And alright guys, we out.